won a track championship there a couple of years in a row, and they had kind of teamed up and made it in no short order that wasn't going to happen again that year. So when the race started, two of the cars was in front and one behind, and they kind of had me in a box position, and I made my way through that. In the meantime, some of the guys I was with, I think I might have turned one of them around on the racetrack and would come on around. So they stopped, they black flagged the show and
stopped the show and black flagged you.
Yeah, black flag me, and so then they brought the law people in there because I refused to get out of the car and feel like I'd done anything wrong.
Now you said this was Highway Patrol, right?
Yeah, so Georgia State Patrol.
Okay.
Well, then it was the Winder Barrow County who finally got me in a lawn car. Well,
but they chased you around the car, right?
Oh yeah, they was. We'd go around the racetrack, so I decided to play with them a little bit, and I'd let them get real close to me, and then I'd take off in the race.
And they had their blue lights on. I've heard people tell the story many times. People who was there.
Sorry. And
so you was having fun.
Oh, I was enjoying it,
and Gerald Crows tried to stop him in his tractor, and he hit it and put a dent in the rear tire. And 25, 30 years later, when he was I was racing at the driver's meeting, he said, I restored my tractor. And he looked at Dad and said, but the only damn dent I couldn't get out of is when you hit me that night and dented in the back wheel.
And I was in that old orange Chevy too that we were talking about earlier. I told you it was a tank. Well, he was going to ram me with a tractor, and of course I just politely moved him out of the way. And then this get the law people more excited. And now you got to understand that I had a good many fans that didn't want that interference, and so when they finally got me out of the car, they blocked it with the wrecker and law cars and stuff like that. When they first blocked the track, I just exited it and went out up into the parking lot. And another guy jumped in the car with me, and he said, where we're going? I thought about it a minute, and I said, let's go back to the racetrack. So we went back and made a few more laps with the law people. And then they finally got me boxed into where I couldn't, and they put a pump shotgun up to the side of my head and said, because we had about 100 people, was not going to let the law people put me in the law car. And they said, you tell them to stop. And I said, you tell them to stop. I can't tell them to stop. And they said, well, we're going to shoot you first. So